Hi guys, welcome back to What's It All About, people. Sorry about the delay. I did try to upload a video on Sunday, but apparently it was too long and it couldn't be done. So I'm doing it today. Sorry about the mistakes last week, and if I get anything wrong this week, I apologise for that as well. So I'm going to carry on reading from this pamphlet, COVID-19 Facts Not Fear. I'll leave you a link at the end and you can actually download this off yourself and have a read through it. I'm going to start at number 3, which is unreliability of info. The man responsible for the guidelines measures, Neil Ferguson, has been wrong so often that some of his fellow modelers call him the master of disaster, which is not good. He claimed in 2002 that 50,000 people would die from exposure to BSE in beef. I'm sure some of you remember that, the BSE in beef, where all the cows a lot of cows got slaughtered. Only 177 people actually died out of that supposed 50,000. In 2005, he claimed that 200 million people could die of bird flu. Only a few hundred died. A few hundred out of 200 million. What is this guy talking about? I don't know. In 2009, he claimed that swine flu would kill 65,000 people in the UK. It claimed 457 lives. He also admitted to overestimating the COVID-19 threat last March. Ferguson admitted that his model of the COVID-19 disease was based on undocumented 13-year-old computer code that was intended to be used for a feared influenza pandemic. Here we go again, influenza, we've heard this one before, rather than COVID-19. Ferguson declined to release his original code so that other scientists could check his results. Eventually, he resigned after breaking his own guidelines. Surprise, surprise. Why have governments of the world, not just our government, accepted a model from someone who has got it wrong so spectacularly? The World Health Organization declared the swine flu epidemic of 1976, I don't know if most of you were around then, which never eventuated. It just never happened, okay? This government-led campaign was widely viewed as a debunker and led to the unnecessary vaccinations of 45 million citizens. I mean, are they sure? What's it all about? In 2005, the World Health Organization claimed that the H5N1, I'm not too sure what that is, guys, so look it up, would be a pandemic and kill as many as 150 million people worldwide. This never happened. Okay, they're predicting things that just aren't happening. World Health Organization members are being funded by vaccine companies, which is a conflict of interest of enormous proportions. You know, it just sounds so dodgy. I mean, What's it all about? I don't know. Number 4, testing flaws. RT-PCR tests are not equipped to test for infectious diseases, according to its inventor. Wow. PCR testing procedures produce very high false positive results. There is no test that isolates COVID-19. FDA test kits were contaminated with coronavirus. Eurofin's test kits were also contaminated, and the Tanzania president tested fruit and a goat, both of which came back positive. Do you hear that, people? A piece of fruit and a goat. I mean, really? Are they sure? That's just mental. In Italy, results were flawed when each person who was given 2 tests was mistakenly recorded as 2 people rather than 1. They're doubling up. It's doubling up. A similar scenario where positive test results were being double counted, also occurred in the UK, right here, right at home. The coronavirus bill states that any individual can be forcibly quarantined in government facilities against their will. I'd say a little bit like the universities, wouldn't you, with the kids? If officials have reason to believe they may have coronavirus. The new contact tracing app on phones means anyone logged as having had contact with someone who has tested positive by walking near them could be forced to quarantine. Several other apps are in development that have raised serious privacy issues. The NHS app allows a CIA-funded company called Palantir to access all the NHS healthcare data on everyone in the country. That's us lot. An NHS X app costing you, the taxpayer, 11.8 million. You lot have paid for this app, okay? 11.8 million of taxpayers' money has gone into it, and guess what? Was recently abandoned by the UK government. Does that mean you're going to get your money back? You bet your life you won't. They took 11.8 million off the taxpayer, put it into an app that they're not even going to use. I mean, I ain't being funny, but is someone taking the pay? Because that's what it feels like to me, guys. That is what it feels like to me. I'm going to read you about the ventilator deaths because it's a small paragraph and I'll probably be able to get that in, hopefully upload it. Number 10, ventilator deaths. Huge numbers of people around the world have been getting diagnosed with COVID-19, even with vague symptoms, okay? And then put on ventilators, which have then resulted in their untimely death. All this information is in the public record, and you are urged to do your own research and check all of these facts for yourself. So that's why I'm going to leave you a link at the end of this. One of them is you can download this leaflet and read it through yourself, because it's a joke. It's the only way I can put it, really. It's a joke. I'm not going to read the one about the mask. I'm going to save the other 2 until the next video, because I don't know if they're going to let me upload it. They'll upload it with the timescale that's on it at the moment. Apologise once again for not uploading on Sunday. I'll leave the link to this leaflet so you can download it and read it yourself and look up on what's going on at the moment. Everything's been over exaggerated. it's been pushed well out of proportion. I don't know what's going on. It feels like there's another agenda underneath all this, because they've been talking about pandemics, swine flu, bird flu, and making all these assumptions that millions and millions and millions of people are going to die of it, and they haven't. And the diseases haven't took that many people's lives, and some of the diseases haven't even come out. I mean, to vaccinate 45 million people for absolutely nothing, you know, I just can't believe it. It just blows my mind. I just can't believe that. I can't believe that. And I can't believe these people let them do it without working it out themselves. Anyway, I'm going to love and leave you. Please take care of yourselves. Please open your eyes to what's going down. Please investigate, at least for your children's sake, if not for yours, for their future. Because they're the ones that are going to have to live with all this later on down the line. Okay, take care. Subscribe if you want to subscribe. Leave a comment if you want to leave a comment. Don't subscribe if you don't want to subscribe. Take care, look after yourselves, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I will see you next Sunday.